Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising. Welcome to your November 2024 predictions. What does Aquarius need to know for November 2024, please? Aquarius, it's kind of a tricky energy right out of the gate here, so please only take it if it resonates. Leave the rest behind as always, Aquarius, and you'll know if this resonates for you because it's a rather interesting message. But there is something some of you are going through at the moment that it's like really preparing you for your soul's evolution, but it's in a very long-term type of way. So something that you're experiencing now is preparing you for something probably like, I don't know, a year from now, 2 years from now. It's almost as though like intuitively you know that this is a preparation for something bigger. And so that is why, Aquarius, you feel compelled to remain patient in your energy and you feel compelled to continue to move forward. Now, it kind of feels like this is a bit of a challenge. I talked about this in another reading, but challenges are just opportunities for your soul's growth and evolution. So if you could reframe that, it would be much better for you. And let me know in the comments below if this does resonate and what the heck you are preparing for, Aquarius. I'm sending you all the strength and empowerment and clarity and courage for you to continue on your journey. Thank you. What else does Aquarius need to know for November 2024, please? Interesting. Okay, Aquarius, so this could go right back to this first message, or it could be a separate message for somebody out there or for all of you out there, but it's an energy around, they said you're going down the rabbit hole as it relates to your research. It feels like it goes three ways, but they're all kind of interconnected. It feels very spiritual in nature. Now, if you are on a spiritual journey, this makes sense. Perhaps you are deepening your meditations. Perhaps you're doing like transcendental meditation or different breath work, something like that. But it also kind of relates to like what's happening in the world today as it relates to spirituality once again. So you might be doing some research around that. And lastly, you're down, like could be down the rabbit hole as it relates to your health. Now, once again, health is wildly tied to spirituality, right? When your energy is in harmony, you're a healthy person. You are standing in alignment. Your chakras are working smoothly together as a system because that's what they are. And you're manifesting your best reality. However, when you are out of energetic alignment, and if it stays that way too long, physical illness shows up in the form of a symptom, right? It is not exactly what it is. It's just a symptom that your energy is imbalanced. So if this resonates for you, it could be that you're going on some spiritual journey, really doing some serious research around, I don't know, it's like researching around your own energy is what it really feels like, but it could be as it relates to your health and or as it relates to kind of what is happening in the world at large. Thank you. What else does Aquarius need to know for November 2024, please? Ooh, interesting, Aquarius. Wow, you have some really interesting messages. It really feels like you guys are on a big spiritual journey right now. Maybe some of you have just woken up. If you're interested in a spiritual community, you may want to join my Cosmic Collective community where I post spiritual lessons. We do live chats over Zoom twice a month and we do group energy healing. But this, I just saw a spiral type of energy. And at first I was like, what does that mean? Like I just sat for a second and at first I thought spiraling downward, but then they said pineal or pineal gland and I was like, oh, now I see. It is truly a spiritual awakening for some of you out there. As always, you guys, please only take this if it resonates, leave the rest behind. Let me know in the comments below if it does resonate. And please leave a video gift in the comments below to show your support if you enjoyed this content. And let me know, are you on your spiritual journey? Thank you. What else does Aquarius need to know for November 2024, please? So Aquarius, I just saw a car making a U-turn kind of aggressively, like tires skidding U-turn. This could be very physical, but let's take it at an energetic perspective because that's how the energy works for me. They always give me kind of physical, tangible, mundane things to experience and then allow me to relay it in energetic form. And so what I'm thinking about is some of you are doing like seriously a U-turn. You're like, turn around, go back the other way. This is not the way I want to be going. And you're doing it very assertively. So it could have been that you've been on the wrong path for quite some time. Now, this definitely goes back to these first messages. If you're on a spiritual awakening, that really makes sense. Most people are on the wrong path until they wake up. Hello, that is the point of a spiritual awakening, right? And so it could be that you were not on the right path. Maybe you were flopping around like a human being on earth, totally asleep, and you've had your awakening, and now you're like, oh my gosh, I totally need to realign myself. The other option is maybe as it relates to career. It just really feels like a path. And so It could be relationship too. You know, if you're in relationship with the wrong person and intuitively you know that, Aquarius, right? Relationships aren't meant to be this big struggle. Life isn't a bee and then you get married and then you go. Like, that's not what it's all about. It's supposed to be supportive and encouraging and empowering and uplifting and full of love and compassion for the other person. So it could be that you're turning around from that, from a relationship. But it really does feel more like it's like an intuitive thing. Like you're going the wrong way and you're like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Thank you. What else does Aquarius need to know for November 2024, please? Oh, interesting. Aquarius, you guys. Okay, so if you're not on a spiritual path at this point, you might want to just shut off the video. It seems like this is what we're talking about. But I just received Greetings Earthlings. Now, when I received that, I was like, wait, I received this last month for a different sign. I want to say Pisces. So I was like, is that for me or is that for Aquarius? And then they said, blessed be. And then they showed me the U-turn again. Holy cow. It seems like some of you are releasing the ideas of religious constructs that perhaps you were programmed with in an early childhood type of way. And you're opening yourself up to the idea of we are all from the same source energy. We are all the energy of love in the highest vibration. We are all connected under the law of one. It's that type of energy. So I kind of get like this Greetings Earthlings is like, okay, you're opening your mind up to the ideas of energy and other life forms and other dimensions and other realities and all these things. And then the blessed beast coming through is like this religious idea that perhaps has kind of put you in a box, so to speak, right? Because the second there's rules around anything, it becomes a construct of sorts. It becomes limiting in some type of way. And so it could very much be that you are kind of on this new path rather than it being like super religious focused. It's more spiritually focused. Thank you. What else does Aquarius need to know for November 2024, please? Some of you, I'm just getting energy of rabbits and I'm asking them like, what about rabbits? So that scared me. What about rabbits? And they're basically saying that it could be a spiritual omen for some of you, or maybe you literally just got like pet rabbits or something like that, but it very much feels like a spiritual kind of sign. So you may want to look in what the energy of the rabbit means. Thank you. Wow, Aquarius, what a message for November 2024. Let me know in the comments below if any of it resonates. Make sure to only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And Aquarius, get your Know Thyself birth chart report today. It is extremely imperative that you learn your energy, your own specific energy, so that you can use your energy to actually manifest your best reality, realizing that there is no one size fits all manifestation approach because we are all so unique as it relates to our energy. And Aquarius, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so YouTube lets you know when I am live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I talk all things energy, energy healing, astrology, creating, manifesting, living your best life. And so when YouTube lets you know that I upload new content.